Hello and welcome to the Albert Lea Public Library's April Adult Take and Make Craft Kit tutorial. In April, the craft is a felt magnolia wreath. So it'll look something like this, and you'll be able to put leaves all the way around. So you'll have a wreath to hang up. So in your kit, you will have an instruction sheet, a foam wreath, and we painted them all brown. Pieces of felt in different shades of green, and a container of pins. And then you are going to want a pair of scissors to cut the felt. So the first thing you're going to do is take your felt and cut it into strips. So I cut felt into 3 strips, but you can make different sized leaves. Just keep in mind that you have a limited amount of felt to go around the wreath. And then once you've cut your piece of felt into strips, you can cut it into 3 pieces. So once you have your squares cut out, you're going to cut these into leaf shapes. So you're going to take your scissors and try to use as much of the felt as possible. And you'll have a shape that looks something like this. There's an example on the instruction sheet, so if you're not quite sure of the shape to draw, look on the instruction sheet and it'll give you some guidance. And so you can choose to cut all your leaves out and then pin on your wreath, or you could pin as you go. So once you have your leaf shape, you're going to take your pin, and just be careful with the pins, they are sharp. You're going to fold your leaf so that the sides come to the middle. Stick your pin in the leaf. And this is where you also want to be a little bit careful, just because the pin is pretty sharp. And that'll hold your leaf in shape. Oh, that pin is missing the pointy edge. That's why it's not going through. All right, there we go. So as you can see, you've got a leaf shape, and then you're going to pin the leaf onto your wreath. And you're going to repeat this process until your leaves go all the way around the wreath. The pins should not go through the back of the wreath. They are just short enough not to do that, but just be careful as you're pinning in case it does accidentally poke through the end of the wreath. So I hope you enjoy this craft, and we will be back in May with a very special craft kit that we're doing at the library, something for all ages, so you have something to look forward to in May.